stop, Advance.
Advance.
If you're not from the area, you just might say Advance.
It's not. It's Advance.
It's Advance.
You have to put the right emphasis on the right syllable.
Syllable, yes.
Yeah.
So we're heading out a little bit further west, just a little bit beyond Louisville Clemens. Continue west out there on 40.
Yep, another couple exits up.
And that's going to be right in that Bermuda Run area too. So if you are a golfer and you're looking for places to play, you have Oak Valley. You've got Bermuda Run Country Club.
Yep.
Got to join there. Know somebody if you're going to play out there.
Right.
But if you're looking for golf opportunities, that's a place to go.
I like Oak Valley.
Yeah,
Oak Valley's a great track.
It is.
I've gone up to my knee in the creek there.
Doesn't surprise me. You've seen him on the golf course, wouldn't surprise you either. So, Advance. That's kind of where a lot of the new development has been moving towards. Is been west of the city. Because if you go east, right, we've already talked out to Kernersville. Pretty much everything's already developed out there.
High Point, Greensboro. You know, there's not a lot to it, but there's certainly more land out in Davie County to develop and build new houses.
Yep. And so most of the good land within city limits and that, it's been gone for a while.
Right.
So Davie County is where things have moved to. Advance is one of those areas. So if you are, considering new construction and you don't necessarily want your neighbors right on top of you, as we mentioned just a little while ago, septic. If you're in a septic community, you're going to have a bigger lot.
Yeah, and in Davie County, you have to be on 2/3 of an acre.
Yep. So you're going to have a little bit more room to spread out. You're going to get sort of that country feel, if you will.
Get you some chickens. Get you some bees.
Yeah.
Goats.
And if you're heading out that way, also you're pretty close to Moxville. Moxville's got a nice little. It's very similar to the North Main Street area of Kernersville.
Right. Yeah.
It's very, very downtown, or very, very Hallmark type 50s, 60s type of era.
Throw back to a different era.
Correct.
Yeah.
Just tossing them up. But there's a lot of new construction going on there. We shot a video actually with some new construction incentives and such, and some of those were located in Davie County.
Correct. Yeah.
So it could be certainly an area for you to check out.
And it's, if you're commuting to Charlotte or anything like that, I mean, it's an easy shot, 40 to 77, and you're there.
Down 77 to Charlotte, and it's like an hour.
Right.
And no more than that.
Yeah.
Depending if you're in working in the Concord area or something like that, it's going to be even a little bit quicker. But yeah, so and to get into downtown Winston, you're only an extra 5 to 10 minutes from Clemens. So 25, maybe a 30-minute commute, which may be getting on the high end for a lot of folks. But just depending on what you're used to.
Right. And we're, growing up here, I'm used to driving 30 minutes to get anywhere.
Yeah, for the most part, 15 to 20 is kind of a normal drive when you're going most places here. So tack on another 10 minutes. It's not a stressful drive,
No.
being right there on 40. Certain times of day, it's going to back up a little bit. But
those 10 minutes every day, it's tough.
Yes. So when we do talk about traffic backing up, we're talking about adding 5 to 10 minutes.
Correct.
We are not talking San Diego, LA, New York type of gridlock. We're talking, might be a little late walking into that morning meeting if you're not somebody who likes to actually plan for their trip. And
we like to be there early.
Correct. So really not that big of a deal. As you head further out west, there's, you're getting out into that Advance area. If you're looking for farms and things of that nature too, if you're somebody who enjoys equestrian activities and such,
yes,
there's going to be opportunities for that for you as well. If you're looking for, I want 5 acres for a little hobby farm, something you can find out there at Advance.
Goats. I've been barking up the tree for bees and chickens. I'm going to be barking for a while. It's not happening in my house. Maybe I need to move out there.
Did you have like a third of an acre you are not putting?
Yeah, I can put bees and chickens out there.
Oh,
I need to move to Advance.
Don't use name. But yeah, Advance is certainly something where there's a lot of new construction opportunities out there now. If you don't mind a little bit longer commute heading into Winston-Salem, or if you work remote, it could be a really good option for you.
It really could be. Advance is it's a cool place that there's just a lot of stuff moving out there.
All right, so now we're gonna finish up our areas around Winston-Salem with North Davidson. Are we giving you an exact town? No, because we have a lot of literally small towns down here.
So many tiny little spots.
Yeah, you can be in Welcome to Welcome.
Welcome to Welcome.
You could be in Wallburg. You could be in Midway, which is where we live. There is no downtown Midway.
It's where we're shooting right now.
On location. But why are people coming to North Davidson? It's a really simple commute. I mean, I think I'm right around 15 miles to downtown. My average commute to get there, like if we were meeting at Bean or right there at Bailey Park, takes me 18 minutes.
Pretty quick.
You know, if I get a backup, 23, 25, not a big deal getting into downtown Winston-Salem. And there's a lot of different back roads you can take to get there as well. If you don't want to go on Highway 52, if you just don't like highway driving, there's ways to get around it.
Yeah. And we're, as the name suggests, we're in Davidson County. We're not in Forsyth. So you got that different tax structure that we were talking about in the Clemens segment of this.
Right. So before we moved here, we were living in the Forsyth area of Clemens and Pepper Tree.
Yeah.
Our tax structure here, we pay less than half. If we had the exact same home, the exact same property value, we're gonna pay less than half here.
Pretty strong.
Yeah. It's a great spot to be. Depending on your location in North Davidson, you could either be in Ledford Schools, Oak Grove, which is where we are here in Midway, and it's the newest of the high schools. So a lot of people, it's been a very popular school system to try to get into. North Davidson has always been a big one here.
The Knights, the Black Knights.
So lots of different options for schools and things like that. Similar to Advance and Davie County and things like that, it's going to be a little bit more spread out. We're technically in a subdivision here where I live. It's
all
a
10 houses.
13. 13. But we have 1.5 acres.
Yeah.
And the smallest lot here in the neighborhood, I think, is just under an acre. So you'll find more things like that. There's new subdivision being built right now off of Ridge Road called Haynes Meadows. That's going to be 37 lots, I believe, homes in the 500s to 600s. Most of those are going to be about an acre.
Yeah.
And that's typically what you're going to find here now, because although, yes, you needed half an acre for a septic system here, Davidson County has now pivoted a little bit on when you're building a subdivision, the average size of the lots. Doesn't mean every single lot has to be this big, but the average size of the lots now, if you're on septic, has to be 40,000 square feet, which is nearly 1 acre.
It is nearly 1 acre.
Yes.
I'm doing that math in my head.
Scary thought right there. So convenience-wise, you live over in High Point. It takes me about 15-20 minutes to get to your house.
Yep.
Downtown High Point is about a 15 to 20 minute drive for me.
Correct. Yeah.
Downtown Winston, we've already said 15 to 20 minutes. Greensboro is going to be more in that 35-minute range.
Yep.
Kernersville's 20 to 25.
And if you want to pop down to Lexington.
Right, if you're craving some barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
Which, if you're going to move to North Carolina, you got to know about Lexington barbecue. Right?
Gotta know Lexington barbecue. Again, don't eat that Eastern North Carolina slop. It's only Lexington barbecue.
Yep. And so from here, 15 minutes to get to downtown Lexington.
Right.
So we're kind of right in the middle of everything. Everybody makes fun of me because I live in the sticks. But I can get to anything I want to in 30 minutes.
Right.
And most of it quicker.
And you got good restaurants popping up. Nick's, one of the best hamburgers in the Triad right down here.
In the state, according to a lot of recent notoriety that they've been receiving. Jeremy there, awesome dude. He's been innovating there a lot. Just picked up a food truck yesterday, from what I understand. So
he's taking it on the road.
I don't know if he's probably got somebody taking it on the road. But a lot of different options here. Typically, if I'm going to go out a date night, right? Me and the missus are going out. It's going to be to downtown Winston, High Point, something like that. We don't have a lot of the fine dining in our area, but grocery stores and things like that, typically about 10 minutes.
Right.
So it's one of those things, again, for my day-to-day living, I don't need to go into Winston-Salem. But if we're looking for a bigger restaurant, we want to go out and really treat ourselves a little bit, something like that.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. We are going to hop into Winston or High Point.
Yeah. And again, 15, 20 minutes. Not bad.
It's a very easy commute. And since I don't drink, my wife can go ham. So she enjoys that part of it.
Yeah. We need to go out more often.
But, as we touched on the schools, most of the schools here are a little bit more rural, as we mentioned, the location, smaller class sizes.
Yeah.
And, having 2 kids that just started elementary school here recently, really love that because the teachers will actually sit there and talk to you about what's going on with your children and, what do we actually need to work on at home. It just feels a little bit more personal.
Yeah, which we need more of that in schools.
Correct. So really have enjoyed our time at Midway Elementary. Shout out to Miss Huff, especially with our daughter with the hearing aids. She really jumped in and helped her out a lot. And so really have enjoyed being here. We've been here 8 years now in this house since we built it. Lots of new construction options because there's been a ton of farmland in the area. And this has been a really small town. The word has kind of gotten out. Things are expanding, so farmers depends on where you fall on the spectrum, right? How do you feel about that? I grew up on 160 acres. I like my privacy, so I don't want it to get developed too much, but that's the way that life just kind of evolves, right?
There's only so much land.
When things transfer to a new generation, if they don't want to farm the land, usually it's going to be sold to a developer. So there's lots of new construction options on old farmland and things like that here in the area. You can find all brick. You can find things more of the DR Horton variety. There's lots of different things that you can get into. But as we talked about, selling points here are location to a lot of different areas, lower tax structure.
It's a pretty big incentive.
It's pretty strong.
Yeah. All right, guys, thank you for hopping in on this video. A little bit about the country living outside of Winston-Salem. We went over Kernersville, Louisville, Clemens, Advance out in Davie County, and of course here in North Davidson. So if you would like for either of us to break down that area, in any of those areas a little bit more, get a buyer's consultation. We'll schedule a call with you and we can do that. If you would like to, you can reach out to me at 336-689-5677 or Fletcher at SandmanRealtyNC.com.
Yeah, and I'm Joel, 336-582-9210 or Joel at SandmanRealtyNC.com. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe.
Smash the like button, subscribe, share, like it.
And I'm gonna say it again, put it out in the Twitter sphere. Even though Twitter doesn't, exist anymore, you can still.
X gonna give it to you.
But do you still say you tweeted, or you say I X'd?
I don't know.
Because if you X something, that's like cancel it.
I'm not on it.
I lurk occasionally. I use it for some news. But we appreciate you guys sticking around for another episode of Driving Triad. If we can help you here with your home search, that's what we're here for. Take care. Catch you on the next episode.
All right. See y'all.